Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 124. We're at the kingdom where we have approximately 126 days until part 7 of the curse. We don't have a lot left to do except for upgrading regions and getting Bach in his books, if we can go find him. We only have volume 3. Supposedly he has volume 2 on him. He's not here, so let's take care of kingdom stuff, though. We're pretty close to getting some people back and free to work on other projects. And we also could do the KSE stuff if we wanted to. Yeah, we're 2 days away from all this. So, Powers of Blood is an opportunity. The People's Defenders, Steel Falcons, Andorans, seekers of justice and patrons of the people have proclaimed that the peasants of the kingdom are oppressed. Pretending justification, they have invaded the stolen lands and are luring common people to Andoran, urging them to throw off their chains of oppression and resist the legitimate enforcement of the law. So we have somebody who can take care of that and Black Mass, but he's not free to take care of it. Finest assassins in the world of magic. So this problem we can put Ragongar on because he will conquer it. Power of Blood. We have Storyteller. He'd be 61% chance. Let's go see about curses, though. She's on this one. And research the nature of the curses, the Briar. She's working on that one. It's 120 days to solve, so she's currently working on the same course. I don't know why it duplicated, but it did. And then as far as rank ups go, her. So we have to wait for her. Okay. So what we can do is also look at some kingdom stuff. Is there a town that we can upgrade? And if so, which town should we upgrade? I'm going to come over here and look at Varnhold. Varnhold is a town. Okay. Wait a minute. So what do we have in regions? Give the grassy plains of Dunswood a new life. Let the crops and gardens flourish. It's 7 days to solve with a bunch of BP, but we don't have anybody available. The region of Silverstep provides... Each cathedral will provide stuff. We don't have anybody to do that. Training in the harsh hills of Glenabon. Region's military stability and espionage scores increased by 2 for each other region with military upgrades. 382 BP, 7 days to stall. Oh, that's just going to do 7 days just like that. Okay. All right, the Hungry Vassal got taken care of. Good job. Morning After got taken care of. +3 Divine. The Guardian, the Paladin got taken care of. She jacked that up. False Lights got taken care of. Choking Death got taken care of. Nice. You guys are just rocking. The Charmed Prince. Scouts have just brought in a letter, a cry for help. The ruler of a small nearby barony has been taken captive. His young wife, who turns out to be a dangerous witch, locked the young baron in a tower and seized control of his lands. He is imprisoned even now, but some of his subjects remain loyal, plan to free their ruler no matter the cost. The matter requires a delicate approach. An overt intervention would not do. Will the minister be able to manage the task? Ekindeo can, but he's got like no chance of succeeding at it. When is it due? Before 1 Desnus. Okay, we're gonna roll over a day and see if that turns into a... The game has a flaw with the way it handles the end of the month. And so it'll roll over to the end of the month, and this, even though this isn't due until the 1st of the next month, it may still fail because it'll be the 1st of this month. It'll be the 1st of the 4th month instead of the 1st of the 5th month, and it'll just consider it failed. So he can handle Black Mass. It's 14 days to solve. He has a 31% chance. Or we can put him on something more interesting. What do we have for other? Kingdom Protection. Who could do that? Keston? 250 BP? Together with Kingdom Defense, completely eliminates random encounters. No, it's not a big deal. I got training, rank up. Hold on. Support who's? Waiting for her. Okay. What are all these? Love of the people. Yeah, this is reduced by 10%, reduced by 10%, reduced by 15%, 10%. Speculation allows the cunning and experience to turn a profit even during times of strife. Brings in up to 2 BP per wick at times of unrest. The worse the unrest, the more BP. Well, we don't have to worry about that because we're not going to do that. Reduced by 10%. Road of Shields. Okay. I think we're all good with all of that stuff. So these, certainly, that reduces all that stuff, but it's not a big deal. Projects. What is this? That's her. Okay. The blood community. And then that's all the rest of the stuff. Okay. So, Charmed Prince. Would you like to try and take care of that? You got a 20% chance. That's not going to do much, but give it a shot. I want to pass the time for a day, though. 31st. Now, did that opportunity failed and opportunity failed. Opportunity failed. Okay. So, problem black mass requires 14 days to solve, but we should be able to wait. Oh no, are you the only one who can do that? Okay. Homer, for you, what happens? 55% if we do that? Okay. Opportunity debate. I guess. Opportunity colony. These are opportunities that are all going to take, that one takes 28 days to solve. 13 days to solve. She's got no chance of doing that. Okay. I'll let you all do that. Well then. And we have nothing else under regions. +1 community and loyalty for every brewery, granary, and windmill in the adjacent regions. Okay. And he just got busy doing that thing. Alright. What else do we want to do then? That's the curious question here. Region upgrade. Compared to the regions our king devotes the majority of his time and effort to, the neglected outskirts look very bleak. It's time to assign some new projects to our leaders. Upgrade 3 more regions. Okay, so how would I do that? Barn holds a town. What do we have? What if we wanted to build something? They just got standard building stuff there. What about other regions? What is this? Upgrade. I can upgrade camel steps. Okay. So camel steps can be upgraded. The Camellands. Noel marches. This is upgrade. Troll creep. The settlement can be upgraded to the next level. Okay, let's upgrade that one. We'll spend some points then to build some things. So what do you got here? Barracks, longhouse. All right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got an idea. I want to go through our stuff here. This is what I'm thinking. The region of Silverstep is home to many mysteries. Even the Fae have their own tales in this place. You could turn it into a source of inspiration for your mages and priests. So this could help with divine and arcane. Each cathedral in the kingdom provides +1 divine, and each magical academy in the kingdom provides +3 arcane. I want to do this. You got to get through Black Mass first. Okay. Let's go back to building then. Pressed on the wrong thing. Uh-oh. Now we're going to have to deal with people. Sherelle says, "Greetings, Your Highness. I brought you something. The Cloak of the Chosen." Great. I also did do some research on looking up the emerald necklace thing, and the only way for us to get an emerald necklace now, because we bypassed the earlier chances to do it, is to do KSE's whole entire storyline and get involved with one of those quests. So I'm not sure I want to do that. Let's go to regions. All right, let's go down here. So Silver Step. There's Camel Steps, and then where is Silver Step? Silvershire. Okay, that's a village. So So Troll Keep. So if we enter this, it's town. What can we build? So we said cathedrals. Oh, Dragon's Armor Shop, which we already have. Where's that at? Barracks, Tavern, Smithy, Teleportation Circle, Bulletin Board, Shania Shop. Okay. Dragon's Armor Shop, but it says +1, so it's like it's there. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay. Granary, Justiciar's Garrison. Oh boy. Mage's Tower. +3 arcane when built in a separate slot. How big is the tower too, though? Oh, it is. There we go. Nethys Library, Divine and Arcane. +1 Divine when adjacent to a shrine. Counts as a library. Okay. When built next to a shrine. Okay. Watchtower Windmill. Monument Mansion. Cistern Boulevard. Okay. Oh, Aviary. Yeah, let's build one of those, shall we? It doesn't have an adjacency on it. Does it? No. Alright, because this thing was projects. Which advisor is that? Her. X. I was looking at. It's got to be under what? Regions. This is what I got to do. Magical Academy and Cathedral. I just need to make sure I knew what these things were. So like here, can we build any of that here? So we have what? We have a hospital, Nethys Library, a printing house, a courthouse. Oh my goodness, we have all kinds of stuff we can build, don't we? The aviary, but really I think that only needs to be built on the outskirts. The castle. Okay. It fits right there. Sure, let's do that. Exotic garden, festival, a fort, military stability, forum, jail, justiciar's garrison, a library. Okay. Mage's Tower Mansion, Military Academy, Mint Monument Museum. +3 to Culture if a Royal Museum has been opened in the kingdom. Interesting. Nethys Academy. For each adjacent building that already provides military and or arcane bonus, this provides buffs too. Military or arcane bonus. That does. Military or arcane bonus, and this provides stability. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bulletin board, herbalist house. So if we put it over... Oh, it can't fit there, but you can put it there. Then it's not adjacent. Oh well. Sure, let's build it. What the hell? Let's build a bunch of stuff. The what? Palace is a separate building? Grand edifice is surrounding the ground? Wow. When it's adjacent to all these. How big is it? It's a big thing that we can... That's funny. They're all huge, big things. Okay. Palace, park, printing house, royal museum, sacred grove, school, shrine, teleportation circle. We already have that because of something else. Interesting. Okay. I'm really poor at this part of the game. I just haven't sat down and analyzed it a ton. What is this? So this is Troll Keep, which we upgraded. And then what about up here? Glenshire. So I think we have to wait before we can upgrade anything else, eh? So what's this going to allow us to... Oh, a little longhouse. Smithy, teleportation circle, bulletin board. Okay. School, tannery, shrine. Yeah. Requires a town. +1 to loyalty when adjacent to a longhouse. There, let's put it there. bulletin board. All right. A monument, a lumberyard. What else? Granary. All right. Well then, I guess what we'll try to go to is go get these books. Because we're just passing time now. We might have to go do the whole KSE thing. Although I'm not crazy about having her in my party for even her stuff. The abandoned hut. Put herbs in the druid's chest. Okay. Blinding light. You guys are my homies. We're going with you. I'd love to have a bigger party so I could have Ragonga and Octavia in there too. That'd be awesome. They need to be together and they need to be in our party. Okay, upgrade 3 more regions. We're trying. So where is abandoned hut? Well, let's go see Swamp Witch's hut. That's where we want to go first. Did we kill her? God, I hope not. Okay, she's right there and we need to go to Troll Keep. I don't think we killed her, but we might have. In which case, we won't be able to buy book number 1 off of her. So that's what we're going to go try to find out if we can do. The other place to get book 1 is at the abandoned hut. You have to put herbs in the druid's chest, it says on my notes here. So we'll see about that. What do we have here? The area exit. Is that her house right there? No. Where's her house? It's down here. Okay. We will have to make the long march down. I guess I should have hasted everybody. I still can. Nothing. Just the length of this journey, that's all. There you go. King Fast Boots is on his way. Oh, there she is. Oh, so we can still get the first book from her? Great. Let's go do that. All right. How much for your potions? Although it's not a potion we're looking for. It's this, of transmutations. Got a deal for that. A pouch of feather tokens. I don't know what we would need those for, but let's grab them. They look important. Okay, now, what's this? As far as I've heard, a daughter of a human and a fae used to live here. Her name was Elga Vanier. Are you her? Might be, might not. What's the difference? Who would still remember that name? Okay. Play coy if you want to, witch. Yeah, so we got the first book, and Bakken should have the second one. You just have to buy it off him. It's kind of silly the way that's set up, but I didn't design the video game, I just played. Would have liked to have designed the video game. Would have done a few things a little differently. Mostly to do with the timers on the quests. Which again, I mean, if you feel like you have to have timers on a quest and they kind of make sense in this game, at least show them. Let us know. 70 days until failure. The only ones that they really show for is the bald top curse. And it would be nice if they showed for all of them. I would love to make a mod that would do that. But gosh, the amount of time I'd have to sit there and delve into the mods to figure it out. Okay, let's see. Is it just under here somewhere? What do we have? Where's the book? Did we buy it and accidentally sell it at some point in time? He's supposed to have it. Oh, wait a minute. No, Bakken's supposed to have it. I'm an idiot. Bakken has it. Show me what you have. All items, buddy. He doesn't have it? Oh, come now. What do you mean you don't have it? Because we sure as hell don't have it. We got this. Transmutations of Bodily Poisons Part 1, 3, and 3. Will you take 2 copies of number 3? Got that task of yours. Here's volume 3, just what I need. All 3 volumes. Oh, so we must have given him the other ones before. Okay. Oh, well then. Thank you for the help. I'll send word once. Okay, great. Oh, gosh. See, so that's another thing that I would do differently is I would have the quest journal kind of keep you up to date on stuff like that. Like, we've handed over 2 of the books and we only need to hand over the 3rd one. That would be nice. Okay. Wait for news from Bakken. Honor and duty, region upgrade, affairs of the heart. This is the emerald necklace thing. Emerald necklace. Well, I guess if we want to go see KSE in the castle. There's not much else to do other than wander around. We have 120 days left. Although, let's see. We could wander around and capture some of these things like this. So where do we need to go? Let's go to Glenshire and capture some of these things that we're supposed to have. Or let's go to Tenebrous Rest. Let's capture all of the... Teleport to Tenebrous Rest. Let's go like this. I know you guys are going to want to rest soon. Let's capture that. Claim.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Yes, yes, yes. So we'll try to acquire all these things. And then... where's the next one? That one's been acquired. So it's nothing interesting in this location. Great, but I just want to go this way. Peaceful travelers. Don't think they have anything I want. Try to avoid. They really want to stop and trade with me, don't they? Hemlock Island, what's here? Interesting. Okay. So we got that and that and that. Those pieces up there. What are we missing? Weeping Grove. Inconspicuous Ravine. We've got this piece, this piece, this piece. Got most of these pieces. There might be some way over here on the other side of the map. Let's see. Most of these look claimed. Ironstone Gully. There's this. Available for claiming. Okay. And this one. Available for claiming. Kingdom Resource. Tours of Levenzy. I don't think we own the Tours of Levenzy, do we? And this is in Varnhold. That's available for claiming. Okay, let's head over to Varnhold then. Let's head over to Varnhold. The quickest way to get there is just to go down to Patax.
We should gather our strength.
Varnhold. Alright, gather your strength.
Usually I don't write poetry, but your beauty has inspired even me to write a little ode. Here it is. Listen now.
If you're trying to play a joke on me, I'm afraid it's gone lame. You'd better put away your ode before you make me angry. And if you're serious, well, my advice is the same.
Valerie's having none of you, little gnome. It's because she doesn't like your personality, buddy. Well then, let's go up here. What are we going to do with KSE? Peaceful Travelers. Alright, let's... maybe they won't bother us as much if we stop and take a look. What do you got for us there, buddy? Skeletal Salesman. What's he got? Anything really amazing? Cloak of Resistance +6. Nice. Greater Maximize Metamagic Rod. Can be used with spells of 9th level or lower. It is very nice. We do have a lot of money. Wow. Charges 3. 3 charges. That's it. Bunch of weapons. Wand of Death Ward. Give that to me. Wand of Resounding Blow. You must have a melee weapon in hand to cast a spell. What's it do? You must have a melee weapon in hand to cast this spell. On a successful melee attack, your weapon resounds. The target takes 1d6 points of sonic damage. Your weapon is not harmed by this attack. If you are using your Judgment ability or Smite ability against the target, it's staggered for 1 round on a successful attack. Successful Fortitude save negates the staggering effect. On a successful critical hit, the target is stunned for 1 round and blinded for 1d6 rounds. A successful Fortitude save negates the stunning and blindness effect. Great, yeah, so Fortitude save negates, which everything we're fighting has super high fortitude from this point on. So, entreating your deity for aid, you make a temporary oath of peace, granting you superior defenses, but meaning you can't attack for the duration of the oath. For as long as you are subject to the spell, you gain +5 sacred bonus to AC on saving throws, as well as damage resistance 10 evil if you make a direct or indirect attack or show any hostility towards any creature the spell immediately ends. Not great. It doesn't make you invulnerable or anything, so. Wand of Crushing Despair, Wand of Instant Enemy, Scrolls of Finger of Death. Okay, I'm just going to grab that wand. That's it. Date from newest to oldest. The Wand of Death Ward. Yeah, why don't you have it? That'd make a lot of sense. You or Jubilost or our cleric, one of y'all. They're all dancing around. They don't want to go to the exit. They're just dancing. Claim. Now.
We should gather our strength.
Evaded enemies. Troublemakers.
May we have a moment of respite?
May we? May we? Claim. Yes. Okay, great. You guys could go to the next stop and then you can have your rest. I'm such a slave driver.
Amiri, aren't you cold just wearing those hides? They cover almost nothing.
Is it ever cold here? You could walk around naked, bouncing your boobs. My homeland, that's where it's cold. Spit freezes before it hits the ground.
Her boobs boobed boobily. That's a joke about a certain particular writer in the fantasy space about how he has a tendency to write women in a very immature way, and so the joke was that he writes women as like they're walking down, be describing a woman walking down a staircase and be like her boobs boobed boobily, and that's not too far from the truth. Ruin the tower. Okay. But I won't do the disservice of naming who the author is. You can discover that for yourself someday if you ever happen upon that person's books. And what do we got? This available for claiming. It's way down there. Oh, but it's arcane +5. Oh, well then. That might be worth the trip.
We should gather our strength.
You're my best fighter, and you're always the first one to be like, we must gather my strength.
You're sweet, Amiri. I'm sure you have a kind heart, if only you learn to control your passions.
A barbarian without passions is like without guts. That's it. If I lose my rage, who will fight for you while you babble your prayers, huh?
Good point. Good point, sister. Oh my goodness, the mountains. Arcane and culture. Okay. Let's move down here. I wish I had a spell of recall that would take me straight back to the capital after this. Not looking forward to having to come back out of this, but...
May we have a moment of respite?
No, you can't. So we have to claim this. Alright, you may rest again. Resters.
My elbow hurts.
It's because you're so hard on yourself. Try to rest sometimes. You don't have to practice every spare minute.
Not entirely sure that's why her elbow hurts. I'm just saying the man with the blindfold might be blind. You know what I'm saying? Lenorm's grave. I've never been to that location. Well, you know what, folks? We're here, and it's not too far away from Silvershire. Let's just go in here and buff up and see what's here. Let's try to have a little bit of fun here. And then I guess what we'll have to do is go after KSE. It started raining on us while we were buffing. And there are big mastodon-like creatures here, but they don't seem to be giving us a hard time at all. Oh, look. Mastodon steak. Two-bladed sword. Bunch of mastodons here. But they're not harming anybody. Weird, what's up here? There's a bag. Okay. Anything up in this direction? The Lenorm is long since dead. It's the mushroom phallus. And something down here. Wait a minute, what's that? Well, hold on. It's saying... Oh, it's just... The blue thing is the mastodon? Is that what... Yeah, okay. Well... Oh. Well, that wasn't very entertaining, was it? We're not going to kill the mastodons. They're just wandering around. That's it. Okay.
We should gather our strength.
You spotted enemies and evaded them. Yes, okay. We will rest here. Actually, no, we won't. We'll teleport home. To Tuskdale. And we'll enter the throne room. And then we'll rest here. We'll see if there's anything going on in the throne room. And then we'll go find KSE. I guess that's a... If we got 120 days to do something, then we might as well. Storytellers, greetings, Your Highness. I wanted to inform you that our efforts to open schools have paid off immensely. The literacy level of your people is growing throughout the kingdom, and there's hardly any family whose children aren't learning to read, write, and count. Thus, I wanted to propose the next step, to open a university in the capital. The influx of learned men and women from all around Avestan will surely be a boon for trade. Our scientists will require books, magic scrolls, alchemical reagents, and potions. Our kingdom's prestige will rise in the eyes of our neighbors. I believe this endeavor will bring nothing but good fortune to our lands. Although many rulers fear the free thinking that breeds in universities, it is well to remember that free thought is only ever a threat to tyrants. All right, 200 BP, go for it, buddy. A university. Your Highness, please accept this humble gift, the honor of death. Great. Well then, let's pass a day so everybody can get rested. The king. What's going on in the lands, dude? Anything? Storyteller, power of blood. He actually succeeded. She failed in her opportunity. Curator needs my help. Belly of the stolen lands. All right, yeah. What's this? Rank up. Who can rank up? Support the curator's endeavors. 7 days to solve. Okay, we'll make a save and then we'll do that. And let's see what other events are here that we need. Problem, contagious madness, but nobody's available to do anything about it. And chairman of the Outlaw Council. She could do it, but she's gonna have a very hard time making it happen. So what we're gonna do is, yeah. Okay, sure, go for it. Give it a shot. Because we're gonna rank him up. 7 days for that. Congratulations. Now a bunch of stuff. That problem's been done. Great. Success for him. The Charmed Prince. That's nice. Opportunity was a disaster. The Black Mass was successful. Okay, that's nice. The problems are being successful. I like that. That helps. Ekindeo says we're fighting someone else's war. We aren't Gralton. We aren't Litrin. We have no stake in this fight. Let us escape it before we're stabbed in the back. Petitioning for peace is an option, though unreliable. Let's distract them first. We cannot deal with the Grey Gardeners, but death already stalks them closely. Koran Gosh rules Galt, and he is wary of the Gardeners. They decapitated more than one of his predecessors, and he'll strike if we give him a target. He'll find good reason, a betrayal. We can expect to be left alone after that. We have another option, but it leads us down a dangerous path. There is an order of vengeance in Gralton. Wild avengers with deeply wounded hearts. They look to settle scores, but their numbers are too few. We could draw them into an alliance with Gralton, then their numbers will grow. They would return to Galt to extract their vengeance, and the Gardeners would become too busy to bother with us. But blood will flow, and they'll remember what we've done. I trust your judgment. Very well, I'll send Goss, and he'll need to know about the Grey Masks. All right. Espionage rises. And who do we have here? Lindsay says, Jadex, I have some bad news. It looks like we did all well to keep our distance from Razmir. Warriors arrested a smuggler crossing the border. He was carrying a large quantity of Razmir's tears, a magical drug that can break any man's will and turn him into a shivering addict. He also carried letters threatening our merchants. Razmir's plan was to cripple trade by manipulating our merchants after getting them addicted to the tears. Now that his agent is in our hands, Razmirin is offering an apology and a substantial compensation in gold if we set aside thoughts of revenge. I agree that we should extend some courtesy and spare the lives of Razmir's subjects, but gold is not enough. We should request a treasure from Razmir's private magic arsenal, which is rumored to be stocked with many curious items. I see. Do as you see fit. Perfect. I can't wait to see this new wonder from Razmirin. Okay. Sounds like you got it handled, Lindsay. That's what I like to hear. The dwarf. Hadim says, I have bad news. Someone has been making bloody sacrifices to the idols that you so mercifully granted your protection. We discovered blood and dead bodies. Guards have attempted to root out the cultists, but the people are scared and all attempts have failed. We could order the minister to send our best assassins after them, Our grand diplomat could engage inquisitors who are much like assassins, except that they serve their deity rather than their own purses. But I think I could come to terms with whoever is conducting these rites. Allow them to be performed quietly without alarming the community. What if they serve a greater purpose? Really? What kind of purpose? Lindsay, what else do you got for me? You're busy. Why, would you look at that? Svetlana sent you a letter. It seems she's worried about old Bakken. The letter is very emotional. Okay. Dragon says, greeting your highness by tradition. Yes. What have you given me? The Death Crusher's full plate. Sorry that nobody in my group wears full plate. And Chemo bows awkwardly, a broad smile dancing on his lips. It's ready. I brought you something. Quiver of roses, thorn arrows. Thank you. Okay. That reminds me. Let's look. Talk to Bakken. Wait for news from Bakken. So what did we get here? Yeah. I need the letter. The letter. Oh yeah, this is Eyes of an Eagle. Who has the highest perception? Is it her? Yeah, it's 34. What is she doing? Where would those go on her? Can be equipped. Oh, up there on her head. Okay. Well, that's not entirely what I was looking for. On her head. Well, remember we have these Eyes of an Eagle. Okay, what about Mastodon Steak? Where's the letter? We're going to have to go in alphabetical order, aren't we? Letter from Diary. First World Mince Pie. Hearty Purple Soup. HIJKL. Letter of the Captive. Letter of the Fallen Ranger. Wait a minute. Let's go back up here. Letter from Slavana. Okay, Your Highness. I hope that matters of state in this land of ours are indeed all fine and well. What troubles there don't weigh too heavily upon your mind. I write to ask you to check our local herb doctor, Bakken. Poor old man is losing his mind. He spends all day and night stooped over his cauldron. He looks about to lash out at anyone, especially those he doesn't know. He even snarls at me and Oleg, which he'd never let himself do before. Please come and see him before the old codger loses his mind completely. May Rastal save him. We know when to turn you but yours. Okay. In that case, I'm sure we can make that happen. Let's see what kind of troubles we got going on here. Grand Diplomat. Cult of Sacrifice. Ooh, boy. Oh, wait a minute. I know what I wanted to do before I do any of that. Oh, yeah, there's some people you can't put stuff on, isn't there? So who do I have for... Like him. Okay. He doesn't have any of his... of this stuff. Doesn't have anything on that can help him, like with wisdom. Luring charisma. What do you got there, bud? I need some better helmets. I think I've sold a few that I probably shouldn't have sold. Darn it. That's why their numbers are so rolled. That was something I was going to remind myself to do all through the game, was hang on to things so that people could use them. And then here I am, struggling at the end of the game with a couple of these scores. +4 enhancement bonus to wisdom score. Okay. Actually, is it Dex that he needs? Because let's go look at... I need to remember all the scores. I think I have a note for it. Okay, I went through my whole party and made sure that at least the people that I could equip had the maximum hats on for their scores. So there's that. Because the regent works off charisma, the counselor works off wisdom, the general works off strength, that sort of thing. So you want to make sure that they're wearing their most powerful stuff here. So what do we have under other? Scout the northeastern regions. Send scouts to Dunsword. Okay. Who can do that? Ekindeo can. What other events do we have? The Cult, Ekindeo, or Lindsay. Okay. Contagious Madness. You're the only person that can do that one. You don't have a great chance of success of doing it unless we do that. The Morning After is a problem and nobody can do that. Yes, from Thornkeep, nobody can do that. Ooh, running into problems here that we don't have people for. Lindsay, 50% chance of success. Darling, this is not very good. Scouting the North Neural Marches. You do that. Start that project. Rank up. So now we can do rank ups. Oh, but everybody's busy. Okay. All right. Well, that's unfortunate. Everybody's busy. And nobody's going to be free for 15 days or 10 days. Really 15 though. Nobody that can be ranked up. Okay. And this is what it means for me. I think next episode what we want to do is go get KSE and start doing her quest because we still have Ancient Curse. Oh, and we need to go see Bakken. We got 100 days to the Ancient Curse. Let's go see Bakken. And then we'll come back and get KSE. We'll end this episode by seeing Bakken and seeing what this is all about. Teleport to Oleg's Rest. See what the old Bakken has to say. Rockin' with Bakken. All right, my friend, what do you got for me? Who's there? What is that? Oh, it's you. How convenient. I need your help. We have to run some tests. Tests? What tests? I found the formula all on my own. These damn books didn't have it. Nothing but hints and half-truths. But you can't fool old Bakken that easily. What formula? The elixir of eternal youth. A most wondrous brew. Restores the strength in one's hands and the swiftness in one's feet. I first heard of it when I was still just a lad and I didn't believe in it. But now I've lived a long life and I've seen even stranger things. So I thought, why not give it a try? So I asked you to find these books for me. I'd heard that one of the volumes contains a formula. Well, it turns out they don't. All they do is make things clear as mud. Still, I was able to find something useful in there. I was able to find a sneeze up my nose that desperately needed to be escaping. All right, so I was able to find something useful in there. I can't remember how many nights I stayed up working on the solution, but here it is. Bakken proudly shows you a few vials filled with silvery liquid. Can't drink it yet, though. Must test it first. Can't be too careful with these things. Bakken gives you an expectant look. So will you help me? No, Bakken. Svetlana's worried about you. I don't think we want. This is going to go badly, isn't it? Svetlana is worried about you, and I can see she's right to be. You are obsessed with this idea. It won't lead anywhere good. So that's how it is. That mischievous schemer. Fine. I'll just make it on my own. It won't be the first time. Oh. Okay. Oh, so we just failed the quest. Okay. All right, well. That's what you get for being honest in this game, is you get failed quests and no experience. All right. Collect all. What do we get? Quarterstaff, Tangled Claws, Feybane's Star Knife, and Ruin. A +5 quarterstaff that lands a hit. It deals an additional 2d6 force damage. Oh, fun. Okay. Well, that was anticlimactic and rather disappointing. Folks, we're going to leave it here. We're going to go back to the capital. Next episode, we'll find Cassie and we'll do her quests. Spotted enemies. Try to avoid. Tuskdale. Alright. Yeah, she's got a house off the main square, so that's what we'll do next episode. So everybody, thanks for watching as usual. If you dig it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your questions and comments down below. I will see you all next time as we march on further with this wonderful game. Thanks for watching, everybody. Until next time, happy gaming.